Turn up the truth. Back with another video. Today's gonna be talking about two stories that they're different, but not really. Moses, Ramses, Gomorrah, and Abraham. The movie Gods and King, Exodus, Gods and Kings. Also the TV series The Bible. But both have the exact same story. They both talk about a man who was part of Egypt and was later exiled or something. He left. He found his own people. He led them. Came back. Asked permission for his slaves, the Hebrews, to be released from slavery. The Pharaoh refused. Both Moses and Abraham did what they could first, and then the big man stepped in. Now it's the same story. It's the same story. The only difference is they're using Moses this time instead of Abraham. The waters completely moved instead of parting. They still crossed the water. They still crossed, the Red Sea, if that's what it was called. And both stories portray that the army is following them right behind them, and they catch up, and the Hebrews and Moses or Abraham, they get across, and the army gets washed out. They don't do that for no reason. They're not continuing to tell the same story or trying to continue to tell the same story in different movies using different actors, different aspects, but keeping the same story. You wouldn't do that if it wasn't true. Period. You wouldn't. There would be things would be different. Like, extremely different. If the story had no validity to it whatsoever. The fact that you have two people trying to find a way to free these people that do not deserve to be where they are. To have people like the elite of today tell them, no, you're not going anywhere. I own you. Well, first of all, nobody owns anybody. And we don't own Earth. So, I don't know why everybody gets off saying, well, this is my land, and this is my land. No, it ain't. It ain't none of your land. And it never will be your land. It's God's land. It's Jesus Christ's land. It's always been. And it will always be. Little side note. Earth is flat. You can't have so many books, different writings, different people from everywhere, never met, and have the same story. just different names. Yah, Jehovah, God. These are just names of the languages that the people spoke. This is how they said the word Jesus or God. Simple. There does not need to be complications to it. We know very well there's different languages. There's French, there's Spanish, there's English, there's real English. There's lots Chinese, Japanese. These are all just names of the one God. The one true God, Jesus Christ, and Yah. And the Bible's, I can't even tell you how many times it says that the world is flat. Period. Flat. I'm no longer going to sit around and have my eyes look at something like a tabletop. My eyes and my brain are telling me, hey dude, this is flat. But they're going to flat out tell me that my eyes and my mind are lying. But theirs isn't. They don't have flaws. They don't make mistakes. The stories are too similar, and they keep making them. Why? The fuck you doing? Oh, I forgot. You have to tell us in some way, shape, or form what you're doing. And like I've said several times, once you find out that everything around you is just not the way it is, it's just not as simple as the way they put it. It's just not. All their nonsensical numbers, and it hurts my head even thinking about the globe model. Really. I mean, the world being flat, not only is it easier to understand, but it's what I see. It's reality. So you get a book that's older than dirt, and it's saying that the world's flat. You have historians and the Mayans and Incas and all these people saying that before anything, it was flat. So it was flat first. Then it was a ball. And now, all of a sudden, we're trying to figure out why it still looks flat and it's not a ball. Well, maybe because it's not a fucking ball. Maybe because it's flat. Like it was from fucking day one. You don't go from it being something and then down the road change it to something that suits you a little bit more better. Puts you on one side. You don't do that unless you want to, take over the world. I'll say it. How many people have tried to do this already? How many movies of the Middle Earth? Lord of the Rings. I never even realized it the other day when I was looking through Netflix. The second Lord of the Rings came out before 9/11. It's funny how the second movie is called The Two Towers. I'm not as dumb as you guys want me to be, sorry. It's just not happening. You don't do that shit for no fucking reason. You just don't. There's truth to this. There is a reason why I'm looked at as an idiot. I don't feel that I'm crazy. At all. I feel normal. But again, what's normal nowadays? Is there even such thing? I think just unique. We all have a uniqueness. No one's the same. Not one person is the same. Unless you're a twin. And then you're still not even the same if you're a twin. You still have a different conscience. You still have a different soul. This new movies that they're coming out with. The world ends. Almost all of them. That's a message, people. How about you stop shooting the messenger before you read the message? Because how do you know? That message could even be in a different language. You don't know. Well, you just shot the guy who could have read it to you. You don't care. All you care about is you. And I'm not talking about the people in this journey. You know who I'm talking about. These elite cocksuckers. Obama and Hillary, Trump, all these fucking game players. People that shouldn't even exist at all. Period. Get them the fuck out of here. Like, there's no need of it. I'm so sick and tired of listening on the news and listening to my parents telling me, oh, you hear about that kid that got shot? No, I don't. No, I didn't. I'm not trying to listen to people die every fucking day. There's no fucking reason for it. We're all humans. We're all the same. We're all the same. Why the fuck do we need to kill each other? Oh, because he has what I don't have. Oh, because he's richer than I am. Wham! That's the point of this whole system. That's the way it was designed. To cause division, to cause hate, to cause war. Bottom line, they want you and everybody else around. Well, look at the division right now between the globe and flat. There is so much hate just between those two, it's not even funny. You know? And credit to the globe. I'll give credit to the globe. You know what? It's a fantastic model. If it was a reality, man, that would be fucking dope. It would be dope. I'm not gonna lie. But I've always thought to myself, and probably several other people, you know, it's just too hard to imagine if there was intelligent life out there, different, and I mean different, not a different color of us, not a reptilian, different, altogether. Like, if we saw it, we wouldn't even be, well, that's an intelligent species. You wouldn't know. How the fuck would you? I guarantee you, there's still stuff about us that we don't know. Guarantee it. There is still stuff about Earth that we don't know. Yet, the globe model displays that we're leaving to other balls. What the fuck for? We haven't even figured out everything about this ball yet. And now all of a sudden we're starting to figure out that it's flat. And that we are the fucking real deal. We have a purpose. That's always people's number one. I bet you it's the number one question. The number one question. Why are we here? What are we supposed to do? Because I'm telling you right now, wasting 8 hours every day minimum. That's minimum. 8 hours. Away from your home. Doing something that's nonsensical. Non-needed. Okay, keep the grocery stores. Keep gas stations. Do you really need bargain shops and fucking knick-knack stores and antique places? Like, fuck off. Car dealerships. Do you really need to order in 150 fucking vehicles for your lot for 140 of them to sit there for 4 fucking years and get weather beat? It's a waste of fucking money. You have people over in Africa that are eating dirt. Rocks. But we're just throwing money out the fucking window like it's nothing. Well, that's because it's nothing. I've said this several times. Money ain't shit. It never was. It's your illusion that you put on it. That's all it is. We could use wood. I could use this. This is money right here. Like, this is money right here. This here, this is money. What do you think that money was? It was trade. Oh, you have what I need. Oh, great, because you have what I need. Oh, well. Transaction complete. Not hard. It's really not hard. You know what really bothers me the most? I'm Canadian. Tell me why I'm more pissed off. I'm not even feeling your struggles. I feel the struggles, trust me, I do. But nowhere near the struggles that the United States is going through and going to be going through. Why am I more pissed off about your situation than you are? That's a problem, people. Sorry. That's a problem. When you can't see that other people are upset because you're in a shitty situation, you don't fucking see it. What does that tell you? I shouldn't be pissed off that there's people being shot down by cops because, well, this is a do whatever I want and get the fuck away with it badge. Suck my dick. You want to use that badge properly? Fine. No problem. We need fucking good people. But if you're just gonna pull out that badge and discharge that gun simply because you're in that uniform and, well, because I say so, then you're a goof. You don't deserve to be here. That's not leadership. That's dictation. That's domination. And we don't need that shit. We need to be working together. Period. We want to overcome this, whatever the hell this is. We need to work together. We need to stop this division bullshit. It's driving me nuts. All this hate, comments on other people's pages, like, if you don't believe the earth is flat, stop looking at the pictures. Stop looking at all the fucking videos that people make and put out there. Stop it. Literally just stop it. Go back to sleep. Let the big boys do what we do. The Bible's got truth. Sorry. I'm not going to sit here and believe that, well, before the Big Bang, that there was absolutely nothing. Okay, well, nothing is still something. Nothing is silence. Not nothing. Because there's nothing in that cup that I just showed you. That's nothing. And then all of a sudden, perfection out of one boom puts everything in perfect order from one boom. Go outside and explode something. and see if it explodes and puts everything into perfect motion. Puts everything with a perfect definition, a perfect law. Go ahead, do it. You ain't gonna come up with that. Sorry. You'll never, ever explode something and make it do what they got. It ain't gonna happen. I make a sandwich. The sandwich is Earth. Theoretically, because you're not supposed to call yourself God. I understand that. But, example, I would be God, creating Earth and making this sandwich. It came out of nowhere. No? There's a reason. There's a reason why we were put here. And you know what? My entire life, 27 years, all we've been doing is destroying. That's it. You know, we think we're doing a little good when we plant a couple trees here after we cut down 100,000 of them. Couple trees, guys, come on. We're destruction. So I'm calling us we. We're the Titans. We are the destroyers. Think about it. We kill animals. We destroy life constantly. We don't preserve it. If we preserved life, there wouldn't be such thing as extinct animals. Period. There wouldn't be such thing as the extinction of certain human races. Period. There wouldn't be destruction. Period. What do you need a gun for? To protect yourself? Use these. Why do you need a weapon? Are you a bitch? Man the fuck up. Deal with the fact that there are people in this world that are going to be stronger, smarter, faster. Deal with it. Don't try and get better. You were made that way for a fucking reason. You are meant to have limitations. Period. Do not fuck with that shit. I'm telling you, you will lose. You're gonna lose. That man up there is watching and waiting. And you know what? They always ask me, well, if he's so good and fantastic, why doesn't he just fix everything right now? You know what? I've said that several times to myself and thought, he could just, he could just pick them off and, get rid of them. You know what I mean? But you really think back. Think about that. He does that even just once. Just once. That's all it takes. And guess what he does to the people? He makes them believe, well, if they get in trouble, God will just save them. They don't have to do nothing for themselves. Somebody dies, says, oh God. No. God didn't do this shit. We did. Why the fuck do you want him to clean up your mess? My mess. Their mess. It's not his fucking problem. It's our fucking problem. We need to deal with it. We're running out of time. Fast. So you wake up. I'm serious, people. Wake up. look around and see what condition that this place is in. We're at the end. That reset button is gonna get hit. But you know what? I don't think it needs to be. I don't. Tell you why I don't think that it needs to be reset. Because if you wanted to, just like that, this place is done. If he was sick of your shit and didn't think that you were gonna fucking prevail and come through, he'd have done that a long time ago. Who's gonna tell him no? It's that simple. He believes. So you need to believe in yourself, in Jesus Christ, and the Lord. Because I'm telling you right now, for the first 27 years of my life, I couldn't even tell you what the Bible looked like. I'm all over that. All over it, like a fat kid on a cupcake. No offense to fat people, sorry, my bad. I'm just saying, there doesn't need to be hate. There doesn't need to be dishonesty. There doesn't need to be secrets. What do you keep secrets for? Secrets are not needed. Period. Why can't we all know how to fix ourselves? Why can't we have this knowledge that, because it's dangerous. They'll lose everything that they have built, including the globe. They lose. They make games like Borderlands. Borderlands. It's funny because we got borders all over the fucking place, don't we? I'm sure it's just coincidence, though. Just coincidence. Yeah. You got games like Grand Theft Auto. You know it's wrong to steal a vehicle. You know it's wrong to shoot people. You know it's wrong to... But they make games like this. Why even do the rating system? Kids of ages 4 and all the way to 50 play this game. There's swearing, there's drugs, there's sex, there's theft. You wouldn't make games like that if it was illegal or wrong. That is giving you the indication, oh hey, they're making a game for it, it must be okay. I'm running out of time. The Bible is the real deal. I'm sold. He's coming back. And you know what? It's your fault. Straight up. I'm not fucking afraid to say it. It's my fault. It's your fault. It's their fault. It's our fault. Whatever is coming is our fault. Accept it. Don't pass it off. Oh, it was the Israelites. Oh, it was the Mexicans. Oh, it was the Mayans. Oh, it was the Chinese. Who gives a fuck who it was? It happened. So we need to deal with it. Don't fucking sweep it under the rug. It's a douche move. Money. They say we're in debt. I've done this figure so many times. There's more money in circulation than the debt. Figure that fucking shit out. But hey, we're in debt. We're in debt. Can't tell me that you can't go into your little printing room, print off $73 trillion, and give it to whoever the fuck it is that you owe. Oh no, can't do that. So I would put money back to square one again. We'd be all good. People wouldn't have to work as much, you know what I mean? People wouldn't have to work at all if counterfeiting was not illegal. But it's illegal simply because you can do it, I can do it. They don't want that shit. How are they gonna fucking gain control if everybody has their own money? I ain't gonna fuck fly. Control, people. Control. It's all about control. I know I keep doing this. It doesn't mean shit. It's a bad habit. I'm trying my hardest to break it. Think about it. Just think about it. Watch these movies. Once you fucking see what I see and what I've seen, you cannot go back. The facts, it's flat. Turn up the truth. We're almost out of time, people. Peace. Thank you for watching.